Welcome to today's micro lesson. Today I'm talking about a cool night, which is from Connection 7. This is a brooding, introspective piece, quite serious-minded and quite minor key as well. Here's what it sounds like. I think that can be a lovely effect in the right hands, and it starts off piano, and the tune is legato as you can play and beautifully shaped. You notice there are little hairpins there signifying that you start softly and immediately build to the longer note at the end of the phrase, and that happens with many of the phrases in this piece. The left hand with pedal should be very, very smooth and very legato as well, and certainly a step under the right hand, so perhaps even pianissimo. Just really think, how softly can I play this opening while still having a singing sound at the top of the right hand. Then the piece starts to build, so the next phrase is mezzo piano, rises and falls in the same way, and it stays mezzo piano but starts to crescendo. So by the time you get to the third line, you're at a strong, warm forte, and this stays really at this level and gets bigger and bigger, and finally ends up at the end of the first phrase double forte. So here, but suddenly it dies down again, and you're straight back to mezzo piano in the second page. Think about the little staccato chords. Well, I just want to mention that as while I think of it. Always make sure they're very light. That sound and so on. So that's supporting the melody very nicely, but that's a little feature, particularly when it comes back to this restatement. Again, the piece rises and falls, goes up to forte, doesn't ever get as big again, and then at the end it's starting to really die away, dies all the way down to piano diminuendo, and then here the pedal is down and you play that whole line with the pedal down, getting softer and softer and quieter and slower. And so by the time you get to the top here, you're really experimenting to see how little weight you can use to get those notes to speak. But that should be a really magical effect, that long pedal and that long slow down at the end, all beautifully legato, of course. So, a cool night. Thanks for listening. Do like and subscribe. See you in the next micro lesson. Bye for now.